What do you think, Ripley? What do you think, huh? Well, guys, another Sunday morning fireside chat. The weather turned really cool around here. Ripley's enjoying the warmth from the fire there. He's not scared of it, that's for sure. And, oh yeah, a lot of people riding. I went out yesterday, went to the doghouse. Oh, let me flip the screen around. Alright, there I am. So, it was pretty cool yesterday morning too. Had a cold front move through. Yeah, a lot of bikes gonna be going by today. This weather is just too beautiful. And, you know, around here, the crows are pissed at me. I gave them peanuts and put them way over there, but they're afraid to come over here with Rippy sitting over in the way and, well, me and the fire, and so they're scolding me until I move. Well, they'll be squawking a long time. So, yeah, I mean, you know, our fall and spring season here is, gee, a couple of 3 weeks maybe, you know, and you want to take advantage of it when you can. I mean, last week we had a lot of really bad, gray, you know, dismal, up north type sky with, you know, rain and just heavy fog, and that was pretty awful, you know. But that was the cold front moving through. So I figured Friday was pretty bad, and didn't really plan on going riding because Saturday looked like it was going to turn into the same thing. But I checked the radar in the morning because it looked like, well, it was still raining early, but checked the radar and saw everything was moving south really fast. So even with gray skies, I took the bike out and figured, well, go ahead and do it. You know, got the leathers on and the full gloves and all that good stuff. And it was cool. I mean, it was required in the morning anyway. By the afternoon, it was t-shirt weather. Now, for the northerners, you know, 50 degrees may not be cold, but for those of us acclimated to Florida, yeah, that gets a little cool. So anyway, went out and did that, went and had lunch over at the doghouse. And by the way, that, for some of you that don't catch on here, that is the name of the place. So I know all the local people know the name of it. But yeah, I'm just sitting out here wondering this morning, you know, I was talking with the owner of the place yesterday, and like I had mentioned previously, you know, her living boyfriend had died, and he never made out a will. They weren't married, so a little bit of a, you know, thing going on there. And of course, I've been, you know, kind of wishy-washy about a will, figuring, you know, I'm getting on in age, my health isn't that damn good. Actually, it's pretty damn lousy for my age. That comes, yeah, growing up in the 60s and 70s and even part of the 80s, having all that fun, takes its toll on you. So, you know, I was thinking, yeah, I really don't know. There's no family left. There's nobody in my life. You know, there's nobody to leave anything to. And I figured, you know, well, okay, screw it, so the county gets it, you know, or the bank, whoever the hell gets it. Of course, the bank only, you know, owns a little part of the house, but they'll take it. You know, of course, all the contents, all these tools, equipment, cars, bike, you know, all this stuff I have isn't part of what the bank should be getting, but they might claim that since it's on their property, it's theirs. But you know, I really should leave a will. And I'm thinking, well, you know, what's a good cause to leave it all to? Now, of course, everything is going to get liquidated. Half of the shit's probably going to go in the garbage can because people don't know what the hell it is, which, you know, basically once you're dead, it really doesn't matter. But, and this is just going to be a rambly video, you know, some thoughts here, as I do when I sit out here. But I thought, well, one of the animal shelters, and I was thinking about, you know, putting in the will that the animal shelter, damn it, Gail gave me the name of the place, Love for Paws, with the girl I dealt with to get Ripley, because they do help with getting dogs better, you know, if they're sick and everything else. Whereas I think the animal shelter itself puts down dogs that are sick or, you know, whatever. So I was thinking of leaving everything to them. Of course, I would need an executor, I guess. I don't know how all this works. I really have to look into it, because the will that my wife and I made out way back when, well, everybody we left anything to is dead except me, which of course, you know, we both left everything to each other. Whoever died first, the other one would get it. And then, you know, it was up to that person to distribute whatever they saw fit, which when my wife died, I did. I gave her sister a lot of stuff. Her daughter got a lot of stuff. Actually, my wife, I told her to get everything for her daughter that she wanted to give her so that I wouldn't have to deal with her, which she did, and that all got handled. So there was nothing there for her. Her sister got everything else that I thought she might want, and she did request a few family heirlooms that my wife got from her mother when she passed, and I had no problem giving them to her. You know, they're not my family stuff, and actually all my grandfather's stuff and everything else, the World War II stuff from Germany, I sold that to a museum. And you know, I mean, I'd rather see it go somewhere like that than some idiot throwing it away because it had a swastika on it, or, you know, old German writing or something. So it went to a good place. I'm happy that everything went there. What am I going to do with it, right? So, of course, all these tools and equipment I have, you know, from the shop, well, I'm probably never going to use most of them, but in case I do, you know, they don't cost me anything, and I've got them here, so there's no sense in trying to sell that. And I guess getting an executor would mean that the lawyer I use for the will would be the one to get or be the executor. Of course, he would get money, I don't know how much, to do that. They would probably hire a firm to come in and do an auction on everything. That's the way I believe it works. So, yeah, I'm checking my record button there. Anyway, the whole thing is, at least that way, you know, whatever money comes out of it or whatever, it's going to go to a good cause that'll be used for a good purpose that I believe in. You know, I wouldn't mind leaving something to a place like a men's shelter, you know, homeless men's shelter or whatever, but hey, surprise, surprise, there are none, you know. And the ones that, or one that was, I think, around here, well, they didn't survive either. You know, it closed down because obviously women's shelters and all that kind of thing get top priority, so there's nothing to leave it to there. Plus, you know, to be quite honest, I'd rather leave the money or everything to helping dogs out, you know, to give them a better life and get them away from people that don't deserve them. So, yeah, anyway, that's, you know, that's just kind of been going through my mind here ever since Jim passed away, and then talking about it yesterday that he didn't leave a will, which You know, he really should have, because you know, his family there, if you want to call it that, really don't deserve anything, but because of legit family, you know, they now get everything, and the person that went through everything with them gets screwed pretty much. So yeah, it was just something off the top of my head. I figured, sitting out here just enjoying Rippy and the fire, you know, I'd go babble off a video, because I know it really takes me a while here to get into this new circadian rhythm to you know, you go through these weird mood swings, which seems like everybody's having them right now. Understandable. So you know, yeah, certain things get into your head, and I guess it's something you don't want to think about, and sometimes you know, you see the stupidity going on in the world, and especially in this country right about now, and you almost feel like you really want to, you know, fuck people over as best you can, which that's a shitty attitude, but you know, I'm really sorry, but I think I'd rather see the money go to the animals, and not just dogs. I mean, dogs, yeah, primarily, you know, they're the first love I have. But, you know, all animals that need any type of rescue, that's fine with me. So there it is. Yeah, a babbling, rambling video. And I started to clean up, spray some of these chairs out here in the summer, rainy season. They got kind of nasty, you know, these plastic chairs. And I usually pressure wash them, or try to, but they go flying away when you pressure wash the damn things. And, you know, today I had the brilliant idea to get some of that, that bleach, you know, spray bottle stuff that you use for the shower or whatever. I just sprayed them down and then hosed them off, and hey, they came out perfect. So, got 2 of them done, and I'll do another one in a little bit here. Yeah, I keep holding that camera up wrong. Should get the tripod out here, but every time I do that, the traffic noise gets even louder. So, anyway, yeah, nice relaxing day. Just gonna get rid of some of this old wood that's been out there for going on a couple years now, and start to clean that area up. Just maybe have one little pile in the future. So that's it, folks. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'll probably go to the doghouse to have Thanksgiving dinner. Gil said they'd be doing a thing there that day. They'll be open and they'll have food. And I always slap down an extra 20, you know, when I do go. I don't expect anything for free, even though I know half of the people that go in there do expect it for free. But a lot of people also bring food in, and so it's a good time, you know, kind of what I call the Lonely Hearts Club yeah, on Thanksgiving. But kind of funny, you have a better time at a pub than you do sitting around the table with family. So I'll probably do that, and probably go for Christmas too, depending on the weather. I don't know if I'm going to take Ripley. He's getting a little bit aggressive with other people. He's become very hang on, another bike. He's becoming a little bit aggressive with people and very protective of me. You know, when people walk too close or anything like that, he's become very territorial here at the house, and you know, starting to show a little bit of aggression to anybody coming near or even walking by or what have you. So, which I'm kind of happy for that. You know, that's good. I want them to be like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm talking about you. What do you think, Rip? Huh? All right, guys. So anyway, that's it. I got to put some more woody on the fire. That's getting a little bit down there. And Ripley seems to keep seeing things in that fire. He just stares into it. I guess we all do that. So, all right, kids. Have a great weekend. If I get this loaded up by the weekend. If not, have a great week. Enjoy life while you can. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.